This is a SketchUp tutorial for beginners how to make multi-story building about the wavy facade exterior. Okay, first of all, we can use the rotate rectangle. We can click from this position. Then now we can type 15 meter and move to the behind around 25 meter. Enter. Okay, then we can make the variation. We can use this rectangle and we can make the a little bit angular in here. Okay, then we can click this one and select push pull and push 1 meter. Enter and triple click, right click, triple click, right click and make component and just create. We can select move, tap control and place this position, and then now we can move 4 meter. Enter. Then we can duplicate again and one more. Okay, 1 2 3, or okay, maybe we can duplicate one more in here and it's done. And then we can right click and make unique, right click in this bottom slab and make unique. Okay, now we can arrange the structural system. We can use the rotate rectangle, click from this position, then we can type 600, then we can move to the behind around 900 millimeter. Okay, now we can push the column in here. We can triple click, right click and make component, create. Then we can select move and place to this position, so the distance is far enough in here. Okay, now we can click this one and select move, control, place to this position, then we can type 3 slash and enter. Okay, and then okay, now we can make the extension of this floor. Then we can offset outside 1500 millimeter and push to the behind in here and push it to the bottom. Type we can type 30 millimeter and enter. Okay, and then we can use the rotate rectangle. Click from this can use rotate rectangle and click from the position until this position. Then we can type 60 millimeter. Then we can push it to the front around 150 millimeter. Triple click, right click and make component and also create. Okay, now we can assign with the materials. We can use the metal. We can select this one. We can we can select move, tap control and place to this position. Then we can type 8 slash enter. Okay, we can select move, tap control and we can rotate 90 degree in here. Okay, now we can we have to fix this corner in here to be like this joint of the corner area in here. Now we can select move. Okay, now we can move this one in here. Okay, right there, and then we can select move, tap control and place this position. Then we can type 3 or 4 slash and enter. Okay. Now we can rotate 90 degree. Okay, place this one and we can place to this position. We can type 10 slash and enter. Okay, now we can fix about the column positioning in here to the position. Now we can rotate 90 degree and okay, we can select move, type control and place to the position. Then we can type 10 slash and enter. Okay, then now we can select move, tap control and just rotate 90 degree and select move again and move and tap control, place this position, then we can type 20 slash and enter. Okay, after that we just can rotate 90 degree. Okay, we can select move, we can move, tap control and place to this position, then we can type 10 slash and enter. Okay, this is the vertical frame of the curtain wall. Then we can click this one, okay, and select offset. Okay, we can select offset it outside and place this outer frame in here. Then we can click the surface and select edit, cut, exit from the group and edit, paste in place. Now we can push it down around 60 millimeter, triple click and make component, create and assign this one. You can select move. Okay, we can move to the position and again we can move this one to the position and we can select move again and again in here. Okay, so this is the basic arrangement, but now we can make the parapet. We can type 150 and we can push it up 1.8 meter, enter. Okay, now we can make the additional room in here to give access to the rooftop of this building anyway. Okay, then we can click for every single bottom frame for each floor of this building. Then now we can select move, tap control, we can click this position, we can click okay, we can click around in here in this position like this. Okay, so this is the perfect arrangement of the frame of this curtain wall window. Then now we can make a duplicate again in here to the position. Then we can type 2 slash and enter. And then now we can push all to the position. Okay, now we can click this one. Okay, we can offset it outside to this position. Okay, you can erase the surface and select all. Sorry. Okay, we can select all this perimeter line and offset it outside around 20 millimeter. Okay, then we can make the surface in here. Okay, now we can make the surface. We can connect for every single line in here. We can offset it one again in here and erase the surface. Now we can Control X, cut and edit, paste in place and push it down until the position. Can triple click, right click and make group, and now we can assign the glass color materials in here. Okay, so this is the glazing color, and then we can set the opacity and much more like this, and we can set the glazing color in here like this. So this is about the glazing color, and now we can make the wavy. We can make the wavy concept of the facade, and okay, we can use this one again, this wall again. Okay, then we can erase some unnecessary line over there. You can triple click and offset it outside. Okay, around 600 millimeter. Enter. Then now we can make the variation. We can make the variation with arc in here, also in here, and then in here. Okay, and also in here. The important things is we can make the arc on every single corner like this. Okay, so this is the arc for every single corner, but we can also make the curvy with a 2-point arc again in here like this. Okay, we can make this okay, we can make this one. We can erase some additional line over there, then we can make it again. Sorry. Okay, we can make the wavy in here. Okay, like this, and just erase some unnecessary line and also the surfaces. Okay, and okay, we can make the wavy in here. Okay, just like this. Then we can click the surface and select edit, cut, exit from the group, and edit, paste in place. So it I'm sorry, edit, paste in place. Okay, so it will be automatically place and paste based on the origin position. Then now we can push it down around 200 millimeter and double click, make component, create. Now we can select move, tap control, and place to this bottom position. For example, in here, then we can type 15 slash and enter. Now we can see, okay, we can see about the wavy elements in here, and I will change the background so it would be like representative enough. Okay, okay, so this is representative enough for this building. Then if we want to make additional wavy elements in here, so we can just click this one and select the arc, 2-point arc again. Okay, then we can type 64 slash and enter, or we can click from the position. Okay, we can click from the position to the position. Okay, and from this one until this one. Or from this one until this position. Okay, and then again we can continue it. We have to be careful because it must be smooth and connected enough for every single wave in here to make it more artistic anyway. Like this, and again. Okay, approximately like this, and from the position. Okay, from this one until the position. Okay, then we can make it more clear in here. Okay, now we can erase some unnecessary line over there. We can push it down, and we can push it down, and again we can push it down again, and also this one we can push it down. Then for this line, for these surfaces, and we can just erase some unnecessary line over there. Okay, then we can push it down again. Okay, okay, it's done. Then we can select the color. We can select the color to make the grid materials in here like this. Okay, and after that we can make the additional cover for the ground floor. Okay, then we can select this one, copy, and paste in place and push it up to this position. Then we can triple click, make group. Okay, then we can push again. We can push again to this position. Then we can erase some unnecessary line over there. Now we can assign with this structure with this. Now we can duplicate 10/enter 9/enter 5/enter and again 3/enter. Okay, and about this one we can make a simple staircase. Okay, we can make component, create. Okay, we can type X9 and enter. Okay, we can make a small landscaping in here. Okay, then now we can assign with the landscaping. Okay, like this. Okay, we can now try to make landscaping, the unique landscaping over there with using this one. Okay, and also this one. We can use the freehand, and then now we can draw the beautiful landscape line with this one. And again, we can continue. Okay. Now it should be a canopy. This is can be a small canopy in here. Then you can push it down, triple click, and make group. But we can also extend this canopy in here. Okay, this one about the Wavy commercial building, the Wavy multi-story building in here. So you can make the exercise about it. with Sketchup, and then if you feel the canopy is too short, so you can extend more with this. Okay. We can make the extend about this canopy. Now this is about the hanging. This is a hanging cable anyway. To make a strengthen of this canopy, and we can also adjust this one. We can use these materials, okay, to make a entrance area. Okay, I mean this is the clear entrance, it's enough. Then now we can make the another complementary, like a vehicle in here, or maybe this is just only the drop off area. Then we can assign the component with the component sampler in here. We can put the people up there. Then we can put the people over there. Okay, and I will activate the shadow. Okay, then now we can control about the shadow orientation over there. Okay, I will setting this to be landscaping. Okay, I will deactivate the shadow for temporary. Now I will make the landscaping stone in here. I will choose this one. Okay, and I will activate the shadow again to make it more clear, and I will try to change with another sky to make sure that the building are highlighted well, to make sure that this building are highlighted well with the presentation, because the final presentation is very important for me to make sure to present to the owner or client that the shape are well designed. In here, okay, this is shape with texture, and I will set the profile like this. Okay, maybe I will change the opacity. Okay, I think it's enough. So this is about this building, the multi-stories commercial building with the wavy secondary skin like this. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you. I hope it will be great inspiration to all of you, and I hope it would be new technique to all of you if you are beginner about the 3D modeling of the building, especially for the multi-stories commercial building with the unique facade, especially in this case is wavy secondary skin anyway. And see you to my next video in this channel. Thank you.